together.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
the same bed.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fun.
Not all the time.
No,
but,
Respect.
But
Let's
but
ask
it's not about that though.
Yeah.
The threesomes, just it can happen, but it's not like.
But only
this is a
certain women
requirement.
have to be. Only certain women are okay with that. I'm
Yeah,
sure you've
and
met women that are like, I'm not okay with that.
I'm not expecting that
Yeah.
from people. You know
Right.
what I'm
Got
saying?
it.
Okay.
Well,
we're
let's
emotional,
ask the ladies. So, how many of you, for the right man,
No.
whoever it is,
No.
are willing to be one of two, one of any certain amount of number? And anyone here?
They have to say no right now.
Okay.
They have to say no.
Why?
I don't have to say
I
no.
wasn't gonna say
But I
Because
want
it's
to.
society. I'm gonna tell you why I say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never sat with somebody and had a real, maybe one person and I'm talking about beautiful, smart, intelligent women, and had a real conversation about this, and they left the conversation like, nah, I would not do that. Fuck that. It's all, but with people watching, it's like people feel like they're just accepting less if they are a part of that, and it's not true.
Well, here's this. I like playing my games. So, obviously, I understand why.
Wait, Adam, before you go there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let them answer because I said they have to say no, and that's
Yes.
not fair, right?
I'll still say no. No.
No. I get that you have to
still
say
say
no.
no.
But this is going to be a game, and this is a complete hypothetical. So for those of you that are married, husbands, boyfriends, gentlemen, this is a game we're going to play. Let's say that you were with a guy, and you were going to be wife number 2, or maybe even your wife number 1, but there's multiple wives, okay? Picture your dream guy. For you, it's your husband. For you, it's your boyfriend. If you have a husband, you have a dream guy in mind. You have a dream guy in mind. You all have a dream guy. Okay. You're with him. This is like, again, hypothetical. Honey, this is happening.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I would like to know from a woman's perspective, hypothetical, so there's no nows, I would never. You're doing it for this game. What would the conversation be like with the husband and with the other woman or womans in the families? I want to understand from a woman's perspective what you would tell your husband and what you would tell your sister wives, how you feel, what your expectations are. Complete hypothetical. We get it. We're going to dream. Thank you, Jorge. What do you say to the man and to the other womans? Go ahead, Maria.
Hi. Can I be completely honest?
You better be.
Okay, so I would be like, what's wrong with me? Why
That's true though.
Why
Okay.
he's
True.
looking for another woman if I can't give him everything?
Got it.
If he goes home and I give him a hug, a kiss, the food is ready, I already worked, let's go, how was your day? What am I doing wrong?
So
that
you're
he
looking
has
at this. You're looking at this as what's wrong with me.
Yeah.
Okay, but
completely.
what about him? What about?
What's wrong with him?
I mean,
Yeah.
I understand like
Got
sometimes
it.
that's culture,
Yeah.
but that will be my first reaction.
Got it. And
What's
can I
wrong with
answer
me?
your question? And again, I plan on having one wife. Just to be clear, you have how many vaginas?
One.
Just one. Okay, so
But
there's nothing wrong with you. You're
but
great.
Still,
but
I still have it.
that's
so-
right. You only have one though. So maybe he wants a second one. That's
But
just my
why?
hypothetical. But why? Because
enough.
Genghis
Just
Khan had 10,000 kids. It's
So
just
I
part
got
of our
I
DNA.
got a question. Do y'all feel like men cheat a lot?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there.
Okay.
We'll get back to that.
Sure. Okay. What would you say to your sister wives? Let's say you're wife number 1. Let's just for this game. You're wife number 1, but a new wife is coming in, or even 2 new wives.
Oh my God.
What would you say to your sister wives?
Goodbye. I'm get out of here.
You got it.
No. Guys, for this game, you're staying in the house. You're staying married. It's very easy to say, I wouldn't do it. You're done that. Well, coming around. I want to hear the conversation you would have to the sister wives.
It's just I can't imagine the
You
conversation.
can't even do it.
No, because I
Okay.
wouldn't do it. So
Got it.
if I wouldn't do it, like
So
I
you're not
can't
even willing to
imagine-
play the game.
Would it be different if you were older?
Probably
Okay.
because I'm still young,
Ah,
though. But
okay. All right.
I'm a baby.
Okay. Rissa,
I know
what do
this
you
is gonna
say to your
really surprise
husband?
you.
What do you say to him?
First of all, inshallah to you. Second of all, maybe we've had this conversation, me and my boyfriend, because we have very open and very communicative conversations because I'm aware that he's a man and I'm aware that he has desires. Now, would I maybe look at myself and say, is it me? Like, am I not providing him something? Because I feel both ways. I'm very in the gray about this. And I know that probably surprises you considering the past things that I've said. But the reason I'm in the gray is because I know men have desires. I know that maybe he wants to have this experience, or it's a part of his religion, a part of his culture. But at the same time, I don't really like it. But at the same time, if I'm with someone, should I respect that it's their wishes if there is a lot of communication? Exactly the same way that he said it. It can be no other way for me. Is it a possibility? Maybe. That's just how I feel about it. So the conversation I would have with him, and we already had the conversation.
Boom. What do you say to your sister wives?
If I had no other choice besides to have them be there?
Correct.
I'm wife number one, so understand that first.
Okay, so you're territorial. Got
And
it.
then after you understand that, then we can figure out where you stand in this situation.
Gotcha. So you put yourself first, not the man first.
I mean, I put him first, but he has to understand that I'm number one too, because otherwise, where's the balance in that? Because if I'm here being the ride or die for so long, and then all of a sudden you want to bring in this random, you know, not only do I want to approve of her because I don't want to be around a woman who doesn't respect herself or have certain levels of dignity, I don't want her to be around my children if she's not a certain type of woman.
Exactly.
Well, you know, this is our friend who has 17 wives. So for the sake of this game, let's say you were wife number 2, and that woman gives you that exact same speech. How would you respond?
I would never be wife number 2.
Okay. Yeah, you guys do not like playing games here. This is a fictitious game. Kara, your husband, he says, honey, I love you. I also love this girl. We're going to start a family, all of us. We're going to have kids. What do you say to him?
I mean, I would be mad because, like, I feel like that should have been, like, a discussion that we had at the beginning of the relationship. Like, if I'm not going to be your only one, because I'm only okay being the only one. I'm selfish. I don't like to share, you know? Like,
She just got all head nodding on me.
in there. No,
Yeah.
but, like, so, like, then why, like, would you waste my time? Because this is, like, what I desire, and if you desire something else, then, like, that's not my dream man. It doesn't matter if you check all the other boxes. That's not what I want from my life. And so if he wants to be like, here's another woman I'm bringing in, I'll be like, okay, I'll give her like the checklist of like.
Well, here's a question for you then. Would you rather be wife number 1 to an average dude, average, you know, average money, average looks, but you're the number 1, or wife number 2 to a billionaire and you're living an amazing life? What would you pick?
Number 1, as long as my emotional needs come before anything else. Like, I want somebody who's gonna, you know, emotionally take care of me before like anything else.
So if you were sister wife, what would you say to wife number 2?
It's like, I just would not want to be. No.
It's amazing. You can't even play a hypothetical game with you. It's not real life, guys. Sydney, dream with me for a second. I know you're married.
Yes.
But your husband,
Mine.
comes to you and he says, Sydney, you know, I love you.
No pressure. There's not your sister-in-law.
Yeah.
No pressure at all, okay?
But, you know, we're going to bring in another girl.
Already in a polygamous
You know, I love you, you know, but I've been doing the blonde thing for 10 years now.
I can diet.
You still
Okay. But, you know, maybe it's time for a brunette. You know, I'd still love you. How would you respond?
I would respond horribly, first off. But I mean, like she was saying, I think that it's obviously a conversation to be had before you get married. But your initial question was about how you have the conversation with the husband or the other woman. And I think it comes back to the patriarch. I think that conversation needs to be had with him at the forefront and him starting the conversation with you or the other woman or both of you together, or however you even go about that situation. I don't think it starts with me as wife number 1 or 2 or whatever number I would be. I think it starts with the man trying to have this situation unfold with multiple people, personally.
Patriarchy.
Yes.
Okay. J. Marie, go crazy on me for a
Say it,
Second.
Jane.
Just say it.
Say it, J. Marie.
She's too stunned to speak. I can't. I don't want to do it. And honestly, I'd probably be like, all right, well, good luck. I'm out. I'm going to go find myself an average guy in the U.S.
There it is.
And like probably work for UPS. And like, it's okay, sweetheart. We can stay home. I'll cook for you. I'll give you a massage. And then I'll feel safe with somebody like that.
Okay.
You know?
I'm sensing a pattern here, Mike. These girls don't want to even play a game. So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another. Or if you want to watch the entire SOSCAST, click right here.